Hey guys, I'm Amy.
And I'm Julie.
And we're the Dumpling Sisters. A huge welcome to the Scoff Kitchen today.
Now for the very first episode of our Asian Bite series, we're doing something really classic, an egg fried rice. But we've got a little crunchy surprise in there too.
So let's get started. Now we always have a few tricks we use to make sure that we get the best fried rice possible at the end. And one of them is to make sure that you cook your rice the night before. So what this means is that the day before you're going to make your fried rice, if you have time, the best thing to do is cook it. Then once it's all cooked, you spread it out on a baking tray like this, something with a large surface area, break up all the grains that are loose and let it cool down. And what this means is that when you come to put it in the wok, all the grains will kind of stay on their own. They have their unique identity and then it won't all mush together, so you get really lovely fried rice where the grains are all separated.
And all covered with the beautiful seasonings
Yes.
as well.
So first of all, we've got some beaten eggs here, and all you need to do is just add a dash of vegetable oil.
And then it's as simple as a little bit of ground white pepper. So just about a pinch.
Yeah, a pinch.
A pinch, maybe a pinch and a half. Pinch and a half. And then some just ordinary salt. Again, a couple of pinches. So just give them a quick wee beat, and then we can go straight into the wok. Listen to that sizzle.
Nice.
Lovely.
So what you want to do is just almost like you're making an omelette. You want to start moving this around. You see the beautiful ribbons that it's forming? Look at that. So lovely and silken, and your teeth will sink into these nuggets of egg, which will be a lovely contrast to the rice. So you want to take these off when you can still see a bit of egg that isn't set yet, because these will cook again later.
Oh, lovely. Nicely done, Amy.
Thank you. So we will return that to the wok a bit later on. Save that bit for later.
So now we're going to chop up some ginger. Ginger is one of these kind of essential ingredients in Cantonese cooking because what it does is kind of gives a slightly spicy flavour, a warming flavour, I'd say.
A background hum.
A background hum, but it's subtle.
Now, when I'm having fried rice, I'm actually quite greedy because I want a bit of everything in every single mouthful. And to achieve that, we usually make sure all our ingredients that we add to the rice are about similar in size. So you just scoop it up and it's a meal in one spoon. So the ginger's all done and we're going to fire up our wok again. This time we want it on a high heat. So you want to get the wok to the point where it's kind of smoking.
In with the ginger. Oh, lovely. Beautiful.
Just want to give this a quick fry really.
Until it's fragrant.
You smell it already?
Great.
Yep.
And then in with our overnight rice. Get in there with your hands.
This can be a two-man job if you like. Break up all the grains. And it really helps if you have two cooking tools.
Beautiful. Next up, we've got the seasonings for the rice. We're going to keep it really simple, those classic Chinese flavours. We've got dark soy and light soy.
And if you have a little spatula like this, a good idea is to just pour it on to your spatula and just drizzle around the edge.
Lovely.
It just helps to distribute the colour a bit more. And
Which is what we use dark soy for. Light soy for a nice, like umami, savoury flavour.
Yep.
And then, as always, our friend, ground white pepper. Salt. And then, actually, something that you might not expect is some granulated sugar. And I think that this gives the rice kind of that kind of slight syrupiness.
Yeah, it feels slightly tacky on the mouth.
Yeah.
Creates like a caramel coating around the rice grains. Right, so scatter that around and just do your tossing action. And you almost want to use the back of your spatula to press against the rice grains, because this will help them separate out as well.
Just to give it a bit of a boost, we're going to put in some spring onions. And so we're just going to chop these up kind of real classic style, which is just into rounds.
So now you've gone to the point where your rice is starting to dry out a little, and we have eggs in the form of the nuggets we're going to add to the rice. But we're going to amp things up a bit by coating every single grain of rice in egg itself. And all that involves is just some beaten eggs and maybe a bit of salt in there, Julie.
Yeah, no worries.
Nice seasoning of salt, and I'll just give this a quick mix. So what I want to do is create a well in the centre of your wok and just pour the egg in. Give it a swizzle, and we want to coat every single grain of rice in the egg.
Yum. And this is what really makes it like a proper eggy fried rice.
So we're going to add in a drizzle of oil to bring the glisten back. There we go. This will help us to achieve the really toasty grains and fried rice that we want.
Delicious.
Now there's a really neat little trick you can use to test when your rice is ready. So just create a little well in the centre, then have a really close look in the middle of the wok, and you'll see the rice grains jumping up off the bottom. That's when you know your rice is perfect.
Now we're ready to pop in back all of our lovely bits. And so we've got the egg that we cooked earlier, and we've got spring onions, lovely.
And then of course our crunchy surprise.
Our crunchy surprise. So you can never go wrong with a bit of deep fried cashew. This is like a really indulgent and delicious thing to add to your fried rice. It's gonna basically lift the whole thing to another level. So all we've done with these is given them a quick kind of licking oil. So it's a deep fry, but you don't need them in there for long because they brown so quickly. So we've made our classic fried rice even more delicious by adding crunchy cashews. Now if you guys have anything that you love adding to your fried rice to make it even more delicious, please let us know. You can do this just by commenting down below or tweeting us at Dumpling Sisters or Scoff Food.
And don't forget to send us your photos as well. We'd love to see them. Now we're ready to plate up.
That is smelling absolutely delicious.
And you can hear the crunchy cashew nuts as they hit the bottom of the plate, that tumbling noise.
Now if you guys want to give this recipe a go, which you definitely should because it's so easy, then all you need to do is check out the website for the whole ingredients list and the recipe details. And also if you want to see more cool videos, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also to the Dumpling Sisters channel where we'll be doing lots more Chinese cookery.
Now let's dig into this.
Let's tuck in, I cannot wait.
That's yum. I mean, those grains of rice are so tender.
The egg is really fluffy and lovely.
Pillowy soft, yeah.
Yeah, really lovely. And the spring onion's fresh, which is great. And then our crunchy surprise.
So that is our egg fried rice with a crunchy surprise. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Bye!